Welcome to the Worthy Bitch podcast, the place where we discuss all things self-worth so we can stop living life as a victim and start living life on purpose. My name is Autumn. I'm your host and the creatrix of the Worthy Bitch. I am so excited that you have made the decision to embark on your Worthy Bitch journey. Now let's dive into ourselves. Nobody can protect you from yourself, no matter how hard they try. You are the only one who can save you from you. Nobody can protect you from yourself, no matter how hard they try. Feeling overwhelmed in your head and letting your thoughts run you in a million miles a minute is your problem. You can't call someone to fix that shit for you. That is in your head, and it is up to you to figure it out. Kind of weird, right? You are overwhelmed in your mind, and it is literally driving you mad. All the while, you have to use that very same tool to fix the problem. Now, I have always considered myself a problem solver, and so have you, no matter how hard you try to deny it. That is what you are at your core, a problem solver. Here to find the grooves that feel smooth and silky, the grooves that make you want to chill out and stay for a while, or for a lifetime. That is your job, to find those grooves. These are the grooves where your life is waiting for you, better than you could have ever imagined it for yourself. These are the grooves that make you cry tears of joy over how beautiful life is and for the very fact that you even get to be a tiny part of it. The grooves you have heard about that you decided are just fairy tales or exaggerated. It is becoming more and more apparent to me that my only job in this universe is to feel good and do good. What else could it be about? I don't mean some version of feeling good where nobody does anything and nothing ever gets done. I mean the version that has everyone in their spots that feels best for them, doing work that feels good, that serves everyone involved. Not everyone can do everything, but everyone can do anything. It is up to you to do your things. When you are overwhelmed and start searching for someone to save you, search within yourself. I know that sounds like the stupidest shit you have ever heard at the time, but I promise you, you won't regret it. You are the only one who holds the answers to the things that you are letting your mind torture you with. Yes, you are letting it happen. Like a bike tire spinning down the road, the mind can be. It is up to you. It is up to you to throw a stick in the prongs and bring it to a screeching halt. Nothing can ever get solved when you are swirling all of your thoughts together like a big stew of crazy. It is your job to stop letting it run the show so that you can run it. Get it? So you will decide, as in make a conscious decision, which means to cut and to make an incision. Think about that one. To stop the crazy hamster wheel inside your mind. You will decide to put your attention onto something else that brings your energy to a better place. Maybe that means doing some breathing or stepping outside. I don't know what works for you to get yourself out of your head. Do that. I like to do both of those things as well as get physical energies moving through my body. Have you ever really thought about why exercise is such a powerful healer for so many things? Well, you are essentially a giant tube that energies flow in and out of. Stay with me here. These energies are meant to come and then go. However, sometimes as humans, we like to grab onto certain ones. Maybe it's the ones that we are used to, or maybe it's the ones we fell into after a string of unfavorable decisions. What we are looking for are the ones that feel the best. The ones that feel like light, energy, love, excitement, passion, compassion, anticipation, joy, freedom. You catch my drift. It is up to you to consciously grab onto the energies that you purposefully want to bring into your body. You do this by consciously choosing your thoughts. I know when you first hear this, it sounds impossible, but honestly, you can pick out your thoughts just as you pick out your clothes to wear every day. You have a place where you keep your clothes, and you go there every day to look at them and decide what to wear. You are looking at clothes, aka thoughts. that you have decided to carry with you for a while, aka purchase or grab onto. Maybe you have a couple new things that you picked up recently, but other than that, you usually stick to the program. Grab something that you feel comfortable wearing for the day, put it on, and bam, that is your outfit for the day. Okay, well, this is exactly what we do with thoughts. Even if you are not conscious of it, there are thoughts that float to the surface when you first wake up in the morning. These thoughts you then select from and make a choice on which to hold, even if you're not conscious that you are doing this. We are on a lot of autopilot over here in the human realm, so your job is to learn to be more conscious, on purpose. Living life on purpose is achieved through this thing called self-awareness. That is when you are aware of the self, what you are doing, how you are doing it, what you are thinking and why you are thinking it, what you are choosing and why. It means being aware of all things you in the here and now. It takes practice, but it is certainly not impossible. Humans have been doing this for as long as humankind has existed, or so Spirit tells me. It starts by listening to yourself. God gave you 2 ears, 2 eyes, and only 1 mouth. I think that says a lot. LOL. Get it? But in all seriousness, but not too much, looking and listening comes first. Stop playing a role in the crazy circus of the mind. This is the whole point of meditation. Not to clear your mind, because most of us are not monks. It is to become the observer of the mind, to sit back and relax while you let it do its thing. You are to observe the show and let it flow through. Not grabbing onto, but maybe asking why something is the way it is, allowing space for the answers to reveal themselves. This is how you sort through the things inside and let yourself be free. Like opening your tube, So if you are like a giant tube that energies flow in and out of, then what do you think happens if you put a lid on that tube? Or a bottom and a lid? It is going to lock those energies up so tight that they will never be able to escape on their own. They will need to be set free for sure. That is your job. Isn't that so liberating to know that it is your job? You are powerful enough to get it done regardless of what you've been telling yourself or others have told you for all these years. Everyone, I repeat, everyone has that power inside of them. Your happiness is your responsibility. Your life is your responsibility. A quote that I heard recently, learn to love it or learn to change it. So either love the life you live or get to work learning how to do something about it. Or both. I recommend both. Stop searching for the magic pill or secret sauce or something special someone to fix all of your problems. You are a problem solver, remember? Get to solving. If you are not doing it, it is not because you can't, but because you won't. Tough love, baby. Discipline yourself or the world will discipline you. I think it was Grant Cardone I heard say that. You must select those thoughts of yours as soon as you wake up in order to create your life on purpose. That life I told you about that is better than you ever imagined, yeah, that one. That means making some shifts, adjustments, changes. Oh my God, I said it, the C word. It is like the scariest word of all that makes so many people run for the hills. I used to be, still am sometimes, one of those people too, so I get it. But listen, change happens regardless. That is why you feel so awful when you try to remain stagnant and block the flow of the universe. It is a natural thing to change, and honestly, you can't even help it, so why don't you just accept it and learn to use it to your advantage instead of as your enemy? Selecting your thoughts is how you create conscious change, the type of change that only feels good to you as much as possible. Or that only feels good to you. Not only feels good to you, but that only feels good to you. So if you are one of those people who thinks to yourself, ooh, this is so good, I don't ever want it to change. I want you to change that to, ooh, this is so good, I can't wait for it to get even better. It is up and up only, as my girl, the money queen, Amanda Francis, says. Your life gets to be fucking amazing, and you don't have to settle. You don't get to choose You get to choose what you want, and that begins by becoming conscious of your thoughts. Consciously choosing your thoughts every single moment of every single day, recognizing with compassion when you let your old ways sneak back up on you, and gently steering yourself back to the course you want to be on. It really is that simple. Then life begins to unfold in such a different way. You begin to not only feel better, look better, show up better, but to live better. Becoming aware of your thoughts, consciously selecting and shifting them and rearranging your thoughts to rearrange your reality is your nature. Becoming aware of your thoughts, consciously selecting and shifting them and rearranging your thoughts to create and rearrange your reality is your nature. You have just temporarily forgotten. I'm here to remind you right now, but it is your job to continue to remind yourself every day, every hour, every minute for the rest of your life. It is your job to continue to remind yourself every day, every hour, every minute for the rest of your life. I promise it gets easier. Eventually it becomes your default mode, but don't fool yourself. Every good computer needs a good reboot every now and then, and that is when your awareness comes back and you gently steer yourself back on course again, and again, and again, and again. As much as it fucking takes, as many times as it fucking takes. Don't ask how long, because what does that even matter anyhow? You're going to be as alive as long as you're going to be alive, and you can either spend that time letting your monkey mind rule your life, or you can get in the driver's seat and decide which way to go. You're the only one who can save you from you. You're the only one who can live your life. Live it on purpose. Oh, and P.S., stop beating up on yourself so much, okay? Because that shit is annoying, and it is not cute, and you too cute for that shit. Peace.
And if you loved this episode, don't forget to subscribe and rate and share with a friend who needs to hear it. Also, I would love if you could leave me a review on iTunes and take a screenshot and email it over to me at theworthybitch@gmail.com. That's theworthybtch@gmail.com. Link is in the show notes, and I will send you a free gift of my 30 affirmations for the doshas that will assist you in your practice to find balance. And as always, I thank you so much for taking this time today to show up for yourself and do the work. Keep living life on purpose, my worthy bitches.